Hey guys, this is Vicky with Southern Crossroad Creations. Do you remember this Goodwill teacup that we got for $1.99? I'm going to take one of these dryer balls from Walmart and we are going to make an adorable Mother's Day or grandmother's or even a special friend's gift. This actual piece of material came from it. Don't worry, it's not vintage. It is store-bought, but it was from Goodwill. And I found two of these pillowcases, and so I grabbed both of them, and they were super cheap. But I knew that this material would go so good with this teacup. So what I did is I just kind of placed the ball in the center of the material, cut a square around it, and then we are going to put the material on there with some fabric bonder. So what I remember, I got this fabric bonder from Walmart, and so what you're going to do is you're going to take and just fold it over and also put it underneath the material as well. But we're going to kind of the same thing that you would do if you were reupholstering something. See how pretty those creases are, the little seams in there are, and you're going to do that all the way around the ball there. I do want to take a minute to thank you for being on my page. I so appreciate it so very much. Thank you for passing things down the road, which means share, like, and comment. And if you need supply lists, you can also message supply and I'll get those to you. You could do this with any teacup, obviously, and any kind of material that you would choose. But these dryer balls are at Walmart and they're 3 in a package, and I just used the one for this one. Okay, this is Dollar Tree rope, and what I'm going to do is I actually took the braid out of the, there's 3 different strands to that rope, and so we're going to use one of those strands. So once I hot glued that into the teacup, then we're going to hot glue the piece of rope to fill that gap right there between the ball and the cup. And I always tell you guys, it's all in the details. So we're going to detail this up and make it look super cute. And again, this would make a wonderful Grandparents' Day gift, or Mother's Day, or just for that special friend, or for yourself. Okay, so the next step, we're going to take some of this Dollar Tree lace ribbon, and we're going to apply it right over the rope there. Now, what I decided to do is I took a barbecue skewer and I kind of, almost like I did a, kind of like a seam, or like little ripple effects there. According to like where the ball was, I went ahead and just kind of pushed it up and made little gathers right there. And then, of course, you can go back and, do your fabric bonder just to make, get a really good seal on it. But how cute is this coming out, y'all? I'm so glad that I picked these up and rescued them from Goodwill. They're just super pretty cups. They did not have saucers with them, which was okay for this craft, but it would be super cute to do a saucer underneath if you happen to have one for this. You could literally just take some E6000 and hot glue, and then, do those two pieces, like the E6000 first, and then hot glue the cup to the saucer so that it doesn't separate. That would be super cute as well. Okay, once you get all the way around, I do have another embellishment that I want to do, actually a couple of them. And so this is personal preference. You kind of go with what you decide that you want to, to embellish it with. But covering up was my main goal, was covering up that gap between the ball and the cup. But how cute is that? Okay, then the next step is I have these pearls, and those came from Dollar Tree as well. And then I went ahead, and the first one I did some super glue, but honestly it was really too much. And so I went ahead and just used the fabric bonder and went ahead and put the pearls all the way around the cup. And again, this is just kind of personal preference. I'm all about the details. I tell you guys that in all of my videos. I just think there's something about details that really, set the stage for a more unique craft. Okay, once you get all those all the way around, the next step that we're going to do is, look how cute that is. Okay, the next step we're going to do is, do you remember when I went to the estate sale, I found these flowers here. I got these flowers for $1 for the entire bunch. So make sure when you're out yard sailing or even at Goodwill, if you don't like the way that they're displayed in whatever they're coming in, just look at the quality of the flowers that they have in the piece, and you can always take them apart and reuse them. Okay, so I really wanted to put a few little just dainty flowers in there. You'll see those leaves there. It was too much with the leaves, so I decided not to use the leaves, because you won't see those in the finished product. But what I did is I cut these super small, and I cut the pink one apart, and I just wanted the flowers right where the handle of the cup was. And so, when I do flowers, I always try to place them in there before I hot glue them. And so that's exactly what I did here. I did want to get some ribbon in there because, lace and ribbon and, straight pins and all the things all go together for me. And so I made 3 little loops of ribbon. And all I'm doing is taking my barbecue skewer, putting a little bit of the fabric bonder on there. And then one of the tricks to this is when you place your ribbon in there, twist the barbecue skewer so it doesn't pull the ribbon back out. And how cute is that? Okay, now it's time to add the flowers. And so basically all I did is I kind of had an idea of how they were going to be placed. And so I went ahead and just started placing those flowers. Now, most of these flowers are so super small that you really don't need a whole lot of hot glue. So what I did with most of them is basically just stick the flower inside the nozzle for the hot glue. And I didn't even pull the trigger on the hot glue gun. It was just enough glue in there to mount the flowers, because I really didn't want to kind of goop it up with a lot of hot glue. Okay, and then these little white little flowers here, how cute are those? Y'all, this is not the most daintiest, cutest little thing you've ever seen. $1.99 at Goodwill, and look how this came out. So stinking cute. I hope you guys give this a try. I hope you enjoyed this. Please pass it down the road for me, which means share, like, and comment. And if you need supplies, just message me supplies, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here.